part. There you go, perfect.
Like an expert right there. There's an event going on right now. They're called TRF Camp Build, and it equips kids in Central Texas and all over the country, actually, with hands-on construction skills. The Rosen Foundation hosting the camp as we speak all week long, hoping to get middle and high school students interested in the industry. The construction industry facing a critical skilled labor shortage, and according to a study by the U.S. Census Bureau, the industry actually short about 500,000 workers. Joel Thomas is program director and president of the Rosen Foundation, and it's cool how young these kids are and yet how much they're doing right now. What are these young men and women doing right now as we speak?
So right now they should be finishing up their heavy equipment operation, which means they're running mini excavators, scissor lifts, warehouse forklifts, and buggies. And then the first years are taking off their forms from their concrete stepstones and then polishing them down. Our returning campers are starting their bookcase build. And then this afternoon after lunch, our first timers will be building their dog houses.
These are young kids, again, these are rising 7th graders into 9th, is that right?
Yes. And our returners up to 10th.
Up to 10th, right. This is a one-week camp, and it's happening as we speak right now in Austin. And there's such a shortage, 500,000 workers. Why did the Rosen Foundation get behind this one, event?
Well, so we're a 501c3 nonprofit. We're a corporate foundation, the charitable arm of Rosen Holdings, and we have two sister companies, Rosen Electric and Modular Power Solutions. We're in the construction industry. We recognize there's a need for this, but our mission is to positively impact our community, build and empower people, and inspire innovation. Through camp, we're able to do all of that. We give these boys and girls the opportunity to learn hands-on a skill that they can take with them and continue to grow with, and understand that there's opportunities for them in this industry. Doesn't matter about your race, doesn't matter about your gender. It's about your attention, your intention, and taking advantage of the opportunities that are presented to you.
And hands-on, these kids learn so much. You see it right there on the video with some welding going on, and they actually made all the things you see on the table right now, including this lamp right here. This whole thing, they wired this themselves, right? And it works.
With our IBEW 520 electricians, they wired this.
Right, so you've got the professionals who are volunteering coming on in, and they are showing the boys and girls how to do this. But also there's soldering and bending and all kinds of really cool things. There are a lot of people obviously out there who want to have their kids be a part of this. Too late this year, but how can they do it for next camp?
So the applications are always online on the rosenfoundation.org/Camp Build, and the applications start January 1st and they close on March 31st. And then by mid-April, they'll get notice of if they got in or they got on the wait list status. We accept 24 first-year campers and we accept 16 returning campers. We do reserve half the spots for boys and half the spots for girls. Non-binary, go to whichever category they want to be a part of. And then we want to create an environment where they can all learn together and realize you don't need to be really big, you don't need to have lots of muscles. If you learn and have intentionality, you can understand how to use these tools rather than the tools use you, right? Because it's hand and power tools that they're learning how to master with the guidance of all these professionals in the industry. We have so many sponsors. I don't know if you can see the back of my t-shirt. We got all these people that are supporting us, but not just by providing money, not just by providing materials, but also providing professionals in the industry to actually teach. So the UA taught the kids how to weld their treasure chests. The Southland Industries brand taught the kids how to solder those copper stands. Our Rosen IBEW 520 electricians taught them how to bend conduit. Like this was a 5-foot stick of conduit, and they learned how to use the level, the tape measure, and the bender, and do the mathematics associated with it. We also have them build virtually, which is building information management. And what we do is the kids put on a MetaQuest 2, and they actually build a switch lab, and they do the counting of all the parts and pieces, or a truck, and they have to do the estimate themselves. By the way, we take away their cell phones.
That's a good thing. We're out of time, unfortunately, right now. They're taking away my time to talk, sorry. But again, there's no cost to the students. We appreciate you, and more information, get on your webpage.